It's Monday, September 25th. My name is Rich, and this is your 5-Minute Fix. Welcome to the 5-Minute Fix, where we take stories about pretty much anything from pretty much anywhere and try to give it to you in 5 minutes or less. Today, we've got a wild story coming out of Venezuela, the Tocoron prison to be precise. Venezuela regains control of gang-run jail with pool and zoo. Now, I don't know about you, but you see stories about jails in the U.S. being quite comfortable, inmates having cell phones, big screen TVs, playing Madden, but this has got to take the cake for me. Now, understand, over the last 6, 7, 8 years or so, Venezuela has kind of been a crazy place to be. Price of oil collapsed, things went to shit, and I guess you could say this is a prime example of what happens when the economy crashes in a third world country. This article is from the BBC. You guys know I just love saying that. And it's by Antoinette Radford and Vanessa Busch-Schalter. I just, looks like a German last name. I tried to say it with a German accent. I suck, I'm sorry. Venezuela says it has regained control of a notorious jail, which had been under the control of the powerful Tren de Aragua criminal gang. Some 11,000 security personnel were deployed to the Tocoron prison, which had been run by inmates for years. Prisoners were able to roam freely inside the penitentiary, which had hotel-like facilities, including a pool, nightclub, and a mini zoo. A mini zoo. Okay, first of all, I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions about this right now because, A, why are prisoners still being sent back to this place or being sent to this place in the first place? If it has been known to be gang controlled for a long time, why were prisoners being sent there? Or was it just prisoners that were already there in the first place? Like I said, I have a lot of questions. The interior minister said the jail would be completely cleared. Tocoron not only held convicted criminals, but also some of their partners and relatives who moved into the penitentiary to be near their loved ones. People are moving into the prison. My goodness. One woman, Gladys Hernandez, told AFP news agency that she was waiting to hear where they were taking her husband. I was living in there, but they kicked us out, she said. The jail doubled up as the headquarters of the Tren de Aragua, Venezuela's most powerful transnational gang. From the jail, Tren de Aragua ruled a criminal enterprise spanning several Latin American countries and reaching as far as Chile. Its members engage in human trafficking, run prostitution rings, and extort migrants. The gang fitted the prison out with all kinds of facilities, such as games rooms and a small zoo complete with flamingos and an ostrich. So here we have a closer look. The prison block, shacks, swimming pools right here, children's play area right by the swimming pool. That's not very safe. Equipped with a baseball field, mini zoo, and stables. Okay, again, I have questions. Like, first of all, did they have a construction crew come in and construct the baseball field, the swimming pool? Like, were these things that were on the jail campus before? The children's play area being close to, look how small the prison blocks are too. Like, I don't even get it. What? I'm so confused by this. Inmates could place bets on horse races, arrange loans to a makeshift bank, and dance the night away at a nightclub dubbed Tokyo. Oh man. When food and everyday items were hard to come by in Venezuela at the height of the country's economic crisis, one newspaper reported that locals would go to Tocoron to buy the essentials they could not get anywhere else. AFP Journal said that they saw security guards carrying motorcycles, televisions, and microwaves from the jail as its inmates were moved. Rona Riquez, author of the book Tren de Aragua, the gang that revolutionized organized crime in Latin America, told BBC Mundo's Valentina Oropeza that Tocoron functioned like a little city. Clearly that's what's going on. The author also warned that the clearing of the prison did not automatically constitute the ending of the gang. Their center of operations has been closed down, but the leaders of this organization and its cells abroad can continue functioning, she said. Officials gave little detail as to how they stormed the prison. The army said that there had been one casualty, a major who had died after hitting his head on the door of an armored car. How? The fact that such a large operation at a jail full of members of Venezuela's most feared criminal gang should have proceeded so peacefully has led to speculation that the authorities may have negotiated with the Tren de Aragua. In a statement, the government of President Nicolas Maduro congratulated the security forces on reestablishing order at the prison and praised them for the clean and quick actions. However, a later statement announced that a second phase of the operation had been launched, which the government said consisted of capturing all and every one of the escaped criminals. Some local media have reported that the leader of the Tren de Aragua gang, Hector Guerrero Flores, may be among those who absconded, but the government has not named any of the escapees. Okay, so that's the BBC article about this. We are going to take a look at some photos. So we got some pictures of this place. It's actually quite astonishing. So these are the prisoners that were in the prison at the time of this raid. There's a picture of the flamingos. Doesn't look it's not the best quality, but yeah, pictures flamingos. Apparently they're taking this on a potato. Here you go. Some of the motor vehicles that were seized or about to be seized anyways. You see the prisoner sitting in the background there. The swimming pool. Look at this. This is not too shabby. This is like something of like a small resort. Doesn't look like there's any water in there right now, or very clean. You got some appears to be scum buildup. I don't know the pool. So, oh, look at the kids area. The kids area looks very nice. It was probably, look at the backdrop. You got a mountainous backdrop with some power lines. Oh, it looks pretty decent. Pretty decent. I bet you all the kids had fun in there. Here we go. Part of the mini zoo. Dirty pool water. Leopards, I do believe. A pair of big cats that appear to be ocelots are seen at the zoo after they're okay. Ocelots, dangerous. Here's the baseball field. I mean, it looks nice. I mean, I guess South America, Venezuela, baseball is huge, so that I guess that's not so surprising. Here's a look at the nightclub, Galera, Tokyo. Oh, look at the other side. There you go at night. Oh, this looks like the leader. I can't remember what his name is. Hector Nino Guerrero. That's what it is. Hector Nino Guerrero. They had Bitcoin miners up in there. My goodness. Bitcoin miners up in this jail. These guys are just farming cash, baby. I have no idea what that is. It's body cam footage of the tunnels. Oh, okay, so they had tunnels that were dug underneath. It's a shitty picture, but 2 inmates that were captured trying to escape to get their photo op. Weapons that were confiscated from the raid. Explosives, my goodness, that's not necessary. You know what? When I think of explosives, I always think of like Acme and Looney Tunes, TNT. That's what I think of when I think of explosives. Grenades. Oh my goodness. Wow. So there you have it. Wild story out of Venezuela. I guess this isn't the first time this has happened. Not necessarily in Venezuela, but I think it was Ecuador that I saw. The police raided a prison, same kind of thing, run by a gang, that kind of thing. Can't necessarily say if they had a casino or a swimming pool or a nightclub for that matter, but wild nonetheless. What are your thoughts on this? Did you see this story? And do you think these guys are going to set up shop somewhere else? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. My name is Rich, and this has been your 5-minute fix.